let's get into some spiritual therapy. Let's do a spiritual therapy session. I was guided to go ahead and do one of these for y'all today. So, Spirit, Universe, Divine, God, Ra, Spirit Guide, Spirit Team, Archangels, Guardian Angels, what messages do you have for the collective for this spiritual therapy session? Make me a clear channel in order to receive and relay these messages clearly and concisely for everyone to understand. Archangel Michael, place a hedge around me and the collective as I tap into this energy and do this reading. Keep all negative energy and entities out of my energy and out of this reading, and cause all monitoring spirits to go blind and deaf. Ashe. So, Spirit, what is the main energy for the collective? What woundings, traumas, etc., blockages, etc., need to be addressed, looked at, healed, and more today? What is in the main energy, Spirit? Ooh, that was quick. That was quick. So we have need to heal a neglect wound and a need to address a wound of broken ideals. So let's get into this therapy session. A need to heal a neglect wound. So this is for someone in the collective who may have grown up in a home where your parents or your caregivers, your guardians, etc., may not have been the most attentive to you. They may have, for someone, I'm getting like someone's guardians were drug users, so they weren't really home. You were left to take care of yourself. You were left to fend for yourself at a very, very, very young age. For someone else, this was a parental unit or parents or something like that that were, they were not the most emotional. These were like detached parental figures, guardians. They were not very expressive with emotions. They didn't show you love or hold you or anything like that. It was, even though you had them there, it was like you were fending for yourself. Okay? Okay. So the card says, this neglect wound will show up as feelings of unworthiness, emotional numbness, or difficulty trusting others. This wound may manifest as chronic self-neglect, an inability to express needs, or a tendency to overgive in relationships, often stemming from experiences of emotional or physical neglect during childhood. Okay? So, Spirit is wanting someone to shadow work. Spirit wants someone, whoever this is resonating with, that has this neglect wound from whatever it was that caused this neglect wound. Spirit wants you to go within, introspect. Spirit wants you to really like go back in time. Because remember, I told you in a video a few months ago, memories, time travel. Spirit wants you to go back in time and remember the first incident that made you feel this neglect wound. What was it that caused this wound? You need to go back to the first time that you felt it to heal it. And you have to feel it to heal it, okay? Okay. The next card, the need to address a wound of broken ideals. So this could be someone who was often disappointed by their caregiver, their parental unit, okay? Whoever this was that was taking care of you in childhood. This person, these people could have been very disappointing, okay? They could have, you may have wanted to look up to them, but they did not give you much to look up to. They may have given you a lot of empty promises, etc., okay? This could even be things that happen in your life that kind of you had a hope for, and those things were shattered for whatever reason, okay? This will show up as a deep sense of disillusionment, frustration, or loss when your core beliefs or ideals are challenged or shattered. It often manifests as confusion, grief, or a feeling of being lost as you grapple with a reality that no longer aligns with the vision you once held dear. So for someone specifically, I'm getting that this neglect from your parental unit, your guardians, caused the broken ideals wounding. Okay? You had a certain idea, an ideal of how you felt that family, life, childhood, parents, etc. should be. And what you were given, the hand you were dealt in this life, shattered that ideal. Okay? You, in your mind, you probably had like the Disney movie fairy tale parental love, like all that. But what life dealt you, what your guardians gave you, shattered that dream, shattered that ideal. So now you have a hard time. It's also given like skepticism. You may have a hard time accepting when good things happen to you, because in your mind, at any moment, it's going to come crashing down, because all the other ideals you had in the past did the same thing. You had hope and faith in those things, but it still came crashing down. Okay? So now, in your big age, you may have the same problems. Like, you feel skepticism. You want to believe that things are going to work out and things are great and that things are like this and things like that, but you're afraid to accept that because you're afraid that your ideals, once again, will come crashing down and burn. Okay? So, Spirit, what can the collective do? What can they do? Whoever this is resonating with, what can they do to begin healing these wounds? What can they do? Please and thank you kindly. While I am shuffling, I want to thank my returning subscribers for coming back and fucking with you, girl. Thank you, as always, for all your likes, shares, comments, love, support, subscriptions, tips, donations, bookings, encouragement, compliments, all the things. Thank you very fucking much. You mean the world to me, and I love you. And you know this, man. If this is your first time ever seeing me, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Jocelyn, but you are more than welcome to call me Jocey. I am also known as Enid the Goat. And as long as you are around, I will continue on a regular basis to show you exactly why I am the motherfucking GOAT. And I'm not talking about Capricorns. I'm talking about the greatest of all fucking time. That's me, baby. If you are ever interested in booking a reading or any of my other services, down below in the description box, you can click on that Set More link and it'll take you to my booking page, which will show you every service that I offer, and you can choose your weapon. If you are ever guided to tip or donate to me in this channel, in that same description box, you will find my Cashapp, PayPal, and Venmo information for your convenience. And I thank you in advance and declare and decree that anything you are ever guided to send to me is returned back to you 100-fold. Ashe and amen. Also, my memberships are back. For a while, I had stopped them, okay? The memberships are back, but this time, we're doing a little different. This time, there's no 18 plus. There's no extendos. There's none of that. This time, the memberships are for those of you exclusively who are here to learn, who want to go deeper into the shit that I am putting down, okay? So, these messages, these members only messages are not for everyone, because everyone is not prepared for the truth. Everyone cannot handle the truth of what Spirit has been giving me to give to the masses. So, if you think you can handle the truth, if you want to go deeper, if you want to fall into the rabbit hole, then you're going to want to become a member of this channel, okay? Because you're not going to get the type of messages that I'm about to drop in these members only videos. You're not going to get these at regular. No. Like I said, these messages are for a specific collective within the collective, okay? But only become a member if you are truly ready to learn the truth. Guys, so I asked Spirit, what can you do to start healing these wounds? The first card that came out was nurture. Nurture yourself. Have compassion for yourself. Show yourself kindness, love, patience. Okay? You need to nurture yourself. Nurture your wounds. Take the time to actually sit with yourself, introspect, do the shadow work, and love on yourself so that you can heal your inner child, so that you can heal these woundings. And the second card, reflection. Yeah, the shadow work, reflecting, going within, actually sitting with yourself, time traveling back to when these emotions first became known to you, when they first began affecting you. Go back and reflect and feel all those feelings again so that you can release them, because you cannot heal until you feel the feelings that need to be healed. So it takes reflection. It takes shadow work. It takes going within. It takes compassion and nurturing yourself. Stop running. Running away from the feelings, running away from the past, running away from these wounds never healed anyone. And it never made anything better. Stop fucking running and face yourself. This is what they mean when they say, fight your demons. Face your demons. Your trauma, your wounding is your demons. Face them. Fight them. So that they can get the fuck out of your face. Once and for fucking all. Guys, that's all I have for your spiritual therapy session. I'm going to close this here. For whoever this was resonating with, you know what to do. It's time to go within, reflect, have compassion, and nurture yourself. Heal your inner child. That's the only way you will ever defeat the demons, your own demons, okay? But I love you. If I didn't, I wouldn't be doing this shit. I'm like, for real. I'll see you in the next one. Toodles.